Good morning, students. Now today we are going to finish exercise 8.3. So we have just completed till question number 3. Now I am proceeding from question number 4. So it is given as if tan A is equal to cot B. What is given to us? Tan A is equal to cot B. So what you have to prove that? You have to prove that A plus B is equal to 90. On this condition we have to prove that what? A plus B is equal to 90. So let's write down the solution now. See, we have given tan A is equal to cot B. You know the formula, right? So convert either tan into cot or cot into tan, depends on you. So I'm just converting here tan into cot. So what I will write here, cot 90 minus A is equal to cot B. So now the value of 90 minus A is equal to the value of angle B. So I can cancel cot and cot simply. So what I will get, 90 minus A is equal to B, or I can write A plus B is equal to 90. What I did, I just transferred minus A towards right side, so I got my requirement A plus B is equal to 90. So be sure about such a type of questions, because they are always a mandatory questions and they comes in examination for 1 or 2 marks compulsory. So try to solve it. Now quickly moving to question number 5. I am sure that this exercise is easier than 8.1 and 8.2, hopefully. Now it is given as sec 4a is equal to cosec a minus 20, where 4a is an acute angle. Find the value of a. Clear? Question number 5 of exercise 8.3. What is given now? Solution. It is given that sec 4a is equal to cosec a minus 20. Now once again we have just to think about the formula. It is sec 4a and it is cosec a minus 20. I will replace sec by what? Cosec. Cosec 90 minus 4a is equal to cosec a minus 20. Now what I will do then, I will cancel cosec and cosec. Clear? So it is 90 minus 4a is equal to a minus 20. So 90 plus 20 is equal to a plus 4a. 110 is equal to 5a, 22. Therefore a is equal to 22 degree. Clear? So this is the way to solve such a type of questions when there is different complementary cosine functions are given. Clear? Now the next one can be a 2 or 3 mark question. It is given as if A, B and C are interior angles of triangle ABC, then prove that sin B plus C upon 2 is equal to cos A by 2. Clear? So for that, let me take a new page first. What we are given here, that question number 6, in triangle ABC, we have to prove that sin B plus C upon 2 is equal to cos A upon 2. This is also a frequent question which comes in examination. So let's solve it now. We have to prove this one. So as we are given solution that A, B and C are interior angles of triangle ABC. Interior means they are lying inside, that's all. So according to angle sum property, what we know that since A plus B plus C is equal to 180. What is the reason? It is what? Angle sum property. Angle sum property. It is a plus b plus c equal to 180. Now always see what you have to prove. Follow the same procedure. You will automatically get the answer. We need b plus c towards the left side. Towards the right side we need a. This is what I am giving you hint or the sequence of the question. Everything is given, just only you have to follow the procedure. So I will write therefore b plus c is equal to 180 minus a. Clear? Now you can see upon 2 is here. So we'll write here dividing both sides by 2. So here I am dividing by 2. What I will get? B plus c by 2, and here 180 by 2 minus a by 2. Can you see? So what I will get the next step, that is b plus c upon 2 is equal to 90 minus a upon 2. Then see what is the left hand side given, it is sine. So I will multiply sine to the both sides. So right here multiplying sine both sides. Okay, so what I will get now? It is sine b plus c by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus a by 2. So therefore sine b plus c by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus a by what? Cos theta cos a by 2. So this is what our requirement. It is sine 90 minus a by 2 is theta. So as we know that sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So just add it. Sine 90 minus a by 2 is what? Cos a by 2. Clear? So this is the way to solve the question. The very important thing about this question is that always see what angle you have to keep towards the left hand side and what you have to transfer towards the right hand side. Otherwise you will do something wrong here. Then after that divide it by 2. Very easy question. After dividing, see what is the left hand side cosine function. It is sine. So multiply both sides by sine. The sine will automatically convert into cos here. You can see the last step. Okay. So I am sure that you got this question. So let me move towards the next one. Question number 7. It is given as express sine 67 cos 75 in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 to 45 degree. So solution. It is given as sine 67 plus cos 75. We have to express this between 0 to 45. So very simple. Convert sine into cos. So it can be written as cos 90 minus 67 plus sine can be written as sine, cos will be sine 90 minus 75. So this will be cos 23 plus it is sine 15 degree. Clear? So this is what we just converted 23 and 15. Okay, so that is what our requirement. Okay, so I hope this exercise might be frequent for you to solve because it has some very easy questions. Clear? So by this way we have completed 8.1, 8.2 and 8.3. Now we will go for some more identities in terms of addition and subtraction. So let me explain you one or two identities today. We will write here trigonometric identities. Trigonometric identities. What is trigonometric identities? We have three identities. The first one is sin square theta. We know theta is what? Triangle. Plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. And the third is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Now for the next coming exercise, we have to use all the inverse function formulae and trigonometric identities to prove or to solve or to find the values of the given questions. So let's prove it one by one. First, how the identity came. So if I am getting a question like that, question number 1, that is prove that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Let me to prove this. So first of all, I will draw a triangle here. Triangle A, B, C. Right angle at C. Let the length of AB is small c, length of AC is small b, and length of BC is small a. So I will write here in triangle ABC, angle C is equal to 90. Angle C is equal to 90. So I will write here AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. So AB square is what? C square is equal to A square plus B square. Give it number 1. You know why? It is Pythagoras theorem. That we all know. Now I am keeping theta here because I need sin and cos. Theta is here, so I will write now from the figure sin theta. Can you guess what will be the sin theta? Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse or opposite upon hypotenuse. So it is what? B upon C. And what is cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse, or you can say base upon hypotenuse. So it is what? A by C. Okay. Now what is left hand side? It is sin square theta plus cos square theta. So I will write since sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to, the value of sin square theta is b by c whole square, cos theta is what? A by c whole square. So then it is b square upon c square, a square upon c square. So it is b square plus a square upon c square. See, denominator is same. Now what is the value of b square plus a square? The value of b square plus a square is what? C square. So I will write here c square upon c square. Why? Since b square plus a square is equal to c square from 1. Okay. So I can cancel c square, I will get 1. So this is our first requirement. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Clear? It is proved. Now we can get two more formulas from here. That is, if I am writing what is the value of sin square theta. Dear students, I am talking about sin square theta, not sin theta. Okay, it should be square here. So if I am writing sin square theta, I will transfer cos square theta towards right side. So I can write the value of sin square theta is also 1 minus cos square theta. Or if I am writing cos square theta, then I will transfer sin square theta towards the right hand side. So it will be 1 minus sin square theta. So you can see that a single identity gives rise to more new formulas for our adjustment of the numericals. Clear? So this is what the first identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Sure? So we have to use this identity for the numericals. You can see once again all the view. So make a good practice of the identities because they are very helpful for you, and after this identity I will proceed for the next two identities hopefully in my next segment. So prepare it very well how to prove and all the questions of exercise 8.3 clear. Since it is very easy and very important too, because you will get at least one questions from either examples or from 8.3. So for your 1 marks or 2 marks question, this will be a helpful exercise for you. So let's praying the God that we have a very good meeting maybe in future very early. So I just suggest you to stay home, stay safe and take care of yourself, maintain your good health. Goodbye.